Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights. Today is Thursday, April 1, 2021, and it is a holiday, but it is important for us to prepare come Monday because I know tomorrow is going to be a holiday again. It's a Good Friday. But then again, we will not stop. We'll do our assignment. We are going to study. Okay, so this is Miss JD, guys. I do review the stock market um, in the US and in the Philippines on a daily basis. And if you have your requests, feel free to drop a comment and I can prioritize that in my videos. But in this discussion, I'm going to focus on three stocks that could potentially have a very interesting dividend play in the coming days. So if you're looking for a stock that gives out a dividend, these three could be part of your list. Okay, so if this is the type of video you want to watch every day, feel free to hit the subscribe button so you are updated whenever I have new videos. All right, so the first stock that I will be discussing is Semirara. That's SCC. Okay, so at this point, I'd like to just remove the drawings first. Okay, by the way, I'm using Bollinger Band, just the regular settings or the default settings here, and my RSI. I also use the volume and of course the candlestick patterns when I do my analysis. Okay, so how does the chart look like at the moment? But first of all, if you see a letter D on this chart, that means there's a scheduled dividend release. And as you notice, and SCC has been known for that, but this amount is a bit higher than the previous. Oh yeah, it was also almost the same. But come to think of it, right now the price is running around 1358. So if they are to give 1.25, that's approximately what, 90.95, 0.92, around the 90s, 0.9%. Okay, because 10% of 1358 is 1.3, and this is 1.25, so close to 10%. Okay, and they give out once a year. Yeah. Okay, so the price right now is really looking attractive. All right, and what I am seeing here is that if I am to backtrack the days, and if only could have done something differently here, is that I could have watched the market and took advantage of this dip. Okay, it dropped as very near the MA20 line, so this was indeed a good catch for those people who managed to do it. And I don't think any moment from now we could be revisiting that. What I can see here is that two things. If in case the market declines, okay, the price declines at any amount here, that should be a bonus for you. Because what I am thinking here is that uh, on Monday until the 7th, okay, on Monday until the 7th, the price could be pushed higher and higher. Although we are creating a short-term resistance around the 13.66, but in case the price starts higher than 1366 on Monday, chances are it could push the price even higher. And then come the 7th, okay? So if you're just planning to buy this stock because of the dividend, make sure you buy it before the 7th. And when do we do that? When, of course, you're happy with the price level right now, or if you would like to wait for a dip. For as long as you enter before the 7th, because X date means 7th is excluded, right? However, if the system recognizes that the first minute of the 7th, you already have a position for SCC, then you are already qualified to get the dividend. That is the reason why during the X date, most of the time the price of the stock declines, because the only thing they're after is for them to be qualified. And then because majority is wanting to do that exit, or they wanted to exit, then of course price declines. So if you have Monday and Tuesday as your only chance, my take here is that anywhere between 1302 and 1358 is already a good level, right? It's already a good level, and even better if, of course, look at it on a monthly or even weeks or months perspective, because chances are it could push the price even higher, right? So two things can be achieved. One is, of course, your gains from the dividend. At the same time, the capital gains. When the price moves even higher, then for instance, the price reaches at 1.15 pesos, then you will have, let's say you enter around 1344, and then you exit around here, but we do not know when will this happen. It could take months for this price to go back to this area again, right? But first, you already got some gains in your dividend, and stay a little longer, price could potentially go higher, and then it could give you an additional 11% because of what you have gained for entering at a lower level and then exiting at a higher level. That is just in the short term, but I'm thinking could take months too, or weeks. But if you are to look at a bigger picture, okay, there's a much bigger picture here. If you're looking at it long term, I'm talking about could be years here. There's a bigger story that awaits us here. And if you're just looking for a stock to be included in your portfolio because of the good rates, right? So let us say 13, 13.02, and then years from now, you could price could be reaching at to this level, and then we wouldn't know it. The dividend could also increase, then that could give us a yield of more than 10%. Okay, so what if we come back to this day, it give us a $5, a 5 peso dividend, and you only got it at 13 pesos, then how much will that be? So 5 divided by 13, then that will give us a 38% yield for the year. But mind you guys, this is highly dependent on their revenue. But in the short term, just talking about the short term, I would have to say, I'd say anywhere from 13 to 13.50 is a very good price at the moment, where you can add a position, wait for the dividend, and then wait for a little while for the price to appreciate some more. But okay, expect high volatility on the 7th, because I'm telling you, people could be getting out, or you could also get out on that day if you're just merely after the dividend. Okay, so that's one stock. Second stock here is GMA7. This one also is giving out a very promising dividend percentage. So this is more than 10%, definitely, because 10% of 870 is only 0.8. So how much is that? 1.35 divided by 8.7. That's 15%. However, between GMA7 and SCC, I think I'd go for SCC. The position there is much better because we're still at a cheaper level. But here for GMA, I just have a strong feeling that this is just a pump and dump thing. It will most likely be short lived. So let us say if you enter around this level and then come X date, right, it could drop and fill this gap. And chances are the risk reward ratio is not at the most appealing state. So let us say it goes down, you enter at around 870, okay? And then come X date, it goes down back to the previous resistance and could potentially become a support, which is right at the MA20 line. Then that will just simply negate whatever gains you have here, because this one is 15, then that will just give you around 2%. If you're not going to be as quick in exiting, right? Let's say you just wait for it to go all the way down here and you don't manage to lock in some gains, then of course it will just be negated by the dip that will happen on the 19th. Because I'm also expecting, all right? So we could be, I don't know, it could also be, it could push higher from April 5 to the 19th. But the strategy here is at any time there will be an attempt to fill this gap. The nearer you are to the 740, 750 level, I'd say go for it. Okay. So again, because at least we have more time here compared to SCC. This one, 19th is the X date. So make sure you are already in a position before the 19th. And if you want to get out on the 19th, then you're still safe. You can get that dividend. But from Monday until the 19th, make sure you can enter very near the 743 area at least. Okay? Because I'm thinking between this day and to that day, they will still, there's high volatility in the anticipation of course, more people will be coming in for this dividend play, right? So that's my take. 743 is the nearest support and there's a gap. So chances are that gap will be filled. We just do not know when. Could be filled on the X date, but at any time before the X date that gets done, then that's your opportunity. You could enter at a lower level. Next is DMC. DMC is on the 12th. Okay, X date is on the 12th, and point 0.35 divided by 5 point, oops. So that is a 6% dividend, and it gives out a dividend once a year as well around this time. And this one, I think I like the setup as well, because come to think of it, you are still at a very cheap level, and this stock has also been giving out dividends on a regular basis. And DMC, personally, I know the product, I know the company, and they have a lot of projects left and right here in the Metro Manila area. Not just Metro Manila, but um, even Cavite area or Las Piñas area. They reach that level, but most of their projects is in the Metro Manila area. But then, very good company. So same here. I think this is the opportunity that you guys are waiting for. So same story here. If there will be fluctuations within the day on Monday between 539 and 555 level is very, very promising. Okay, very cheap level at this point. Okay, and the potential, if you are just going to hold on to your position, one, you could get this dividend. Number two, at any time we become bullish again, if the market goes back and becomes bullish, then you have a bigger picture that awaits you here, because at one point it even reached the 16 peso level, right? So even if you're just going to target around the 10 peso level, that's a big one. Okay, so those are the three stocks that I see would give us some good dividend plays, and one, of course, for the rate that you will get from the dividend. Number two is appreciation, capital gains, capital gains. If you are going to stay longer and wait for it to go higher and then sell it at a much higher price. So from the dividend and from the gains of your stock. So these three stocks are maybe to watch out for in the coming days. Okay, so if you like this video, I hope you can help the channel if you hit the like, if you hit the subscribe, or you share. It will help us be discovered by YouTube, and then it will share to more people. Yeah, YouTube will share our videos to more people. So yeah, if you like this video, you see value in it, I hope you do hit the like and subscribe too. Okay, drop a comment if you have a request for your stock to be reviewed. I'd love to do that for you. Thank you guys, and let's see you in my next video. I'm going to record a few more tonight and publish it right away. Okay, in the meantime, thank you and bye bye.